Posing mistakes and how to fix them is our topic today on this special Luminar coffee break, and it begins now. Hello, everyone. I have a very special guest that I want to introduce you to. She's a fashion model, and she's also a coach on how to pose. She's helped thousands and thousands of people. She's from Brazil. Please help me welcome Amanda Lucen. Hello, Amanda. So good to have you with us.
Hi, hi, Manelli. Hi. Thank
Good.
you
Now,
for inviting me.
perfect. Now, you and I met on Instagram. And I reached out to you on Instagram, all excited about the way you teach posing. And I'm sure you must have thought this guy's crazy. And then we developed a friendship. And now Amanda will be doing a class with Scott Kelby for Kelby One, which is absolutely amazing.
Yes,
So, so I'm
yes, yes.
excited.
We're preparing that. We're preparing that. Yes, with Kelby one.
Good. Well, today we're going to
Pleasure
talk
for
about
me.
the top 5 mistakes. So I'm going to let you take
Yes,
over. Here we are.
yes. Okay. Today, I will talk about the five common mistakes people make when posing and when taking photos. That's the top five. Of course, there's a lot of mistakes, but the top five. Okay. Let's start. So let's get started. The number one is take a look. I'm ready for taking my photo, okay? What if I pose like this? What's wrong here? The number one and the classic mistake is a bad posture. When you pose like this, it's look when you do this, you look unnatural, tired, sad. And how to fix it? First, imagine you have a line here in your head. Pull this line.
Oh, nice.
Fix your posture. Straighten your spine and you look better. Just if you do that, you you will look better. Instead of this, do this. Shoulders up, back, down. Fix it.
Awesome.
Take a look. Again. Oh, I'm sad. I'm tired. There's a line right here. Pull this line. I look better right now. Okay? Do
Nice.
you agree, Vanelli?
Yep, big time. You're right. And it's so
Better
funny.
now.
People who don't know how to pose, that's the first thing they slouch, especially teenagers. Teenagers will just slouch,
Yeah.
but awesome.
Yeah, that's the first thing. That's the classic mistake. When you are in the studio, okay, I'll take a photo of you. Okay. Okay.
All right, good.
So
What's number two?
the first mistake is a bad posture. Okay. Very nice. Let's go to the second mistake. This is a very interesting mistake because okay, I have it right here. I fixed my posture. Okay, and right now, what can I do? Okay, everyone, when posing, does it. When you pose with your arms close with your body, imagine you have a line right here. When you do that, you look bigger because your body starts here and finish here. That's your waist. So why you have to do that? So how to create negative spaces?
Nice.
Create a space between your body and your arms because I need to see your waist, this curve, especially in women's body. We need to see this. okay? Because when you do that, I can see this curve, okay? Very
Nice.
nice.
Yep. Number 3.
Number 3, hands placement. Hands. Hands are one of the most important items when posing, okay? Because hands add expression, hands is body language, okay? So never forget your hands, okay? Classic mistake, hands on waist. Here's not my waist. Here's my hip. Hand on waist,
Oh, nice.
not on my hip, okay? Because when I do that, I create this line right here, and my silhouette is better in photo. Always hands on waist, not on my hips. Okay?
Nice.
Do you understand
Yep.
how to fix it? Hands right here. Very nice. Mistake
Awesome.
number 4. Mistake number 4. A common technique we use when posing is create triangles and lines. Okay? Because when you do that, we create more balanced shapes. Because our brain always look for geometric shapes in everything we see. Okay? And when we do that, we create images more pleasing to our eyes. Okay? So instead of posing like this, no, instead of posing like this, create shapes, triangles,
Oh, nice.
triangles, okay? Triangles, triangles. Okay? It's more, you can create more flaring poses and more, more balanced images. Okay?
Oh, God. Yeah,
Very
I
nice.
love what you did there. I loved how you had the, well, I'm not going to do it because I look funny, but I loved how you did the reverse, the one up and one down. I loved how you did the triangle where you had one up by your head, one down by your waist. Oh, that looks awesome.
Yes, you can do
Because a
that
lot
and
of
you can switch.
oh, good. Yeah, because you know as a model, right? When you were posing, sometimes like photographers are taking pictures, and okay, if you stay in one pose too long, it feels awkward. So you keep
Yes.
moving. But I like what you just did there because you just gave us two poses with
Mhm.
one technique was two poses, one up, one down.
Yeah, that's the great. Yeah, that's the great secret. You can choose one pose and only switch the your arms and your you can move your body. You put one arm here, switch, move your body, and you create more than one pose with one single pose.
Yep. And actually, you
That's
just did
the
three. Now
great
that I think about it,
secret.
you had hips, hands on your hips was one. You started. I like that a lot. So you started with hands up on your waist, not your hips, right? And then you went up top.
Mhm.
Then you went hips, top one, top two, and that was awesome because we just got three poses out of that one position.
I'm sorry, you.
Yeah, your hands on your hip on your waist.
I can hear you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, but so when you put your I hope there we go. Yeah, put your hands on your waist like you did.
Frozen.
Yep, there we go. I got you now.
It's
Can we
frozen
hear?
for me.
Yep, I see you. We see you good.
It's frozen for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so just we can see you good. So just do your hips, hands on your hips or your waist. Could you do that? Yep. And up on your that's one. Now do the top one like you did. The angle up on top, two. Look at that. And then three. Next the other side. Look at that. You just went through three incredible that is so awesome because anyone who gets confused, yep, they can
Yeah.
start 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, that's awesome. All right. And what's the last tip?
Yeah, yeah,
Great.
exactly.
Oh,
The
awesome.
last one, I, the last one I think is the very, very important topic on this list. Expression.
Nice.
When you understand one thing, photo starts from the inside out. You need to feel first and express it through the pose. If you just strike a pose without expression, it's just a pose. Like this. This is the mistake. I don't have expression here. So I need to feel first and pose then. So I need to put some tension on the pose. Okay? If you're posing, when you're posing, put expression, intention, feeling. Okay? How to fix this? Fix it. Confident. I'm a model. Okay? I'm a model. And that's
Nice.
how it puts it.
That
You need
is
to feel
awesome.
first.
Now, let me see it. So, are you still able to see us, or is it still frozen on your end?
uh, yeah, little frozen.
Okay.
Kind
So,
of.
yep. So, we have a couple questions, and let me get, I believe it's
Okay.
certainly good. I'm going to do my desktop, and there we go. All right. And Suri, yep. Do you want to ask a question?
Yes. Are there any specific recommendations for somebody who is heavy set versus somebody who's thin?
So, he's asking, what about heavy set people? What would you recommend for a pose for a heavy set person? Somebody who's big.
A female.
The techniques are the same for every body types. Okay, the difference is, for example, the story you wanna tell with the photo, and the outfit the person are using, but the techniques are the same for every body types. Okay, the same
Nice.
techniques,
Thank you.
the same tips.
Awesome. All right. And then we have Dal. Fire away.
I wanted to ask two questions. One was, I really like the way you put your hand different ways on your head, which created different poses and different feelings. But my question is, I've always been told that you sort of angle the body on a woman so that it's not straight on. Is that true?
Yeah, I think I heard what you say. Instead of posing like this, turn 45 degrees.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know if okay. When you turn 45 degrees, you accentuate the curve on a female's body. Okay, because the curves and the ass curve. Okay, our body is like an ass, ass curve right here. This curve always needs to be visible because we can create more a better silhouette, okay, and slimmer like this, okay. If I pose this way, okay, it's very good. But if I turn 45 degrees, it's so much better. I have more curves, right here, okay. I have more curves, my waist and my hips.
Awesome. All right. And Shirley?
Surely, again, Suri here. But you haven't talked about the legs. How should they be positioned? I don't know whether it's
That's for
in the
another
scope of
episode.
this presentation. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Posing for the legs are another episode.
Okay,
Um,
I need to put my camera
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, one
That's why I was.
moment.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Okay.
Let's put my camera down to show my legs.
See, that's why we were going to do it on the separate one, but that's fine.
Okay. Are you seeing my legs?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. For opposed legs, do you remember when I say to create triangles and lines? It's the same thing. Okay. If I turn 45 degrees right here, put one leg back and one in front, I can bend my knee and
Nice.
create a triangle with my front leg, because when I do that, I create more flattering poses. Okay, that's a universal pose. I always say that's a universal pose. Okay, that's very very good pose. But
Awesome.
you also can pose straight like this, no problem. Okay, but when you do that, you can, if you pose straight, you need to put more and more expression, because if you don't do that, you will appear like this in your photo. Okay, so if you pose straight, you need to focus on the expression. Okay.
Perfect. Awesome.
Nice. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. And then we have Simon.
Let me,
Hey, how you doing?
did I answer
Yeah.
your question? I don't know.
She's
Yes,
in a
you did.
fixed.
You did. You did.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hi,
right,
how you
Simon?
doing? Hi, how you doing? Can you hear me?
How are
Yeah.
you doing? He asked. Yep.
Oh, you can hear me. Oh no, that's okay. Can you give us some tips about posing hands? You know, when you're posing, what's a great way to pose hands when you're when you're modeling?
Hands.
Yes.
Hands. Okay.
Yep.
Let me change.
You guys are making her work.
Okay. Pose hands. First, never hide your hand.
Yeah.
Okay? Never. Example. If I do that, I'm hiding my hand. Hand's very important, because your hand story. Your hand is the body language. If you like this, you look awkward in photos. Okay? So never hide your hands. That's the first rule. Correct, Vanelli?
Yep. You're right. It looks like it's cut off. It looks like their fingers are cut off.
Yeah, never. That's the first rule. Second one, never hide the back of your hand like this. Because when you do that, your hand look bigger, okay? And the attention here you need to focus in your face, not in your hand, okay? So instead of doing that, I do this. I show this
Look at
part of
that.
my hand to the camera, okay? And the third rule, always soft hands. Your hands like a ballet, okay? Like a belly dancer, you know. Your hands need to stay soft and touch with all your everything you hold and everything you touch. Do with your fingertips. Touch your face, touch you, your hair, with your fingertips, not entire hands, no, or entire hands, no, with your fingertips. Okay?
Nice.
Soft movement. That's the great rule.
Did you like that, Simon?
Yeah, I think that's really good. I mean, I think my favourite go-to pose is the sort of thing when I'll ask someone to take their middle finger and just put it on their clavicle. You know,
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I didn't.
No, he made a statement. He was just saying what one of his favorite poses are. All right. And let's see, we have Robert, and then we have one more. We'll take one more. We'll do Mark asked in
More
the chat.
posing hands.
No,
More
no,
posing hands.
no. The hands are good. Robert, what's your question? New question?
Yes, do these rules change if you have 2, 3, or 4 people in the picture, like a group picture?
So what happens when
Yeah.
there's a group, group of people?
Yeah, the first thing when you have a group, the first thing is pose one. For example, I'm here and I have two other people here. I need to choose my pose first. Okay, pose one person each time, and then you group this people. Okay, because when you do that, you'll be able to create these shapes that I told you, like triangles and lines. Because when you mix everyone and when you mix everyone, you have more, you don't have a balanced image, so you need to pose you first, and then you bring this people around you. Okay, here I don't have the example here,
Nice.
but did you understand what I say?
Yep.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, we have one last question. Mark, do you want to ask it or do you want me to ask it?
I can ask it, sure. Amanda, you mentioned that have the model needs to or would have to think or feel something in order to have a good pose. And
Yeah.
what sort of things do you feel or think? What do you suggest?
So
Okay. What I suggest to feel something. Okay, the first thing is like I think you need to be like an actress. Okay, you need to understand the character and understand the history you want to tell with that photo. So, for example, you are posing for you are at a party. Okay, so you need to feel gorgeous. You need to feel um, you are in the dress at the party. You're fancy. You need to feel fancy. Okay, elegant. You need to feel you're a model. You need to shine. Okay, because you are dressing like this, and you are at a party, a great party. Okay, so you need to feel like you are in a red carpet.
yep.
Okay, so if you are in a red carpet, you pose like this. I'm in a red carpet. So when you imagine, you feel. Okay, so you need to imagine first. I think that's the great tip. Mhm.
Awesome.
Thank you.
These are
I'd like to be
incredible.
invited to your party.
He said he wants to be invited to one of your parties.
Yes, I will. I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's funny. No, these are great. And for the portrait photographers in our group, a lot of them, like Simon and a few of the others, I'm sure you were dying to work with her. I mean, just alone watching you, you just went through like 6 poses in a fraction of a second. And as a photographer,
Yeah.
that that well because your husband does photography and you know the other end of the camera too. So it's incredible just to watch you knock through these poses, and instead of me having to think in my head, well, what's next? You're already doing it. And if we as photographers can get so comfortable that we can get our subjects just to flow and do what you just did, that makes our job so much easier. So that's awesome. Well, thank you. Now,
Yeah.
where
Thank you.
where can we find more information about you? I know Carl put your Instagram in our chat. Where else could we find you? Instagram, your
Amanda Luson. Amanda Luson.
good, and that's
You can
on
find me.
Instagram, YouTube. Are you also on
Yeah,
Facebook or just
Instagram,
those two?
YouTube, TikTok. Yes, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
And TikTok. Perfect. Well, do me a favor. Please stick around just for a few minutes. We're going to wrap up this part of the segment, and then we do stick around with the Ask Me Anything segment. All right? So hold on, I'll be right back. Everyone else, that was amazing. You know, again, not just as a portrait photographer, but watching her go through what she just did, even like with the hand poses, that gave me so many ideas and tips on how to work with inexperienced subjects to where right there alone, 1, 2, 3, and then when she did her hips, that just came up with 6 quick poses. And if you could just rotate them and have your subject say start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, your subjects are going to feel so much more comfortable. And I loved her comment about you as the subject have to be an actor or actress. And it's not an arrogant thing, but you have to act with confidence. And the people that you're photographing, when they're done with that shoot, it's not the end product they remember. Even though they see those pictures at the end of the shoot, that's not what they remember. They remember the experience. And if you can make them look and feel like $1,000,000, oh my God, that's absolutely amazing. This was one of the techniques we used when we worked a lot. In fact, this month is Awareness for Abused Women Month here in the States. And when I worked a lot with the Sexual Assault Victim Services, working with women that were abused and things that happened, making them feel like $1,000,000 during the photo shoot. Oh my God, the therapy on that was absolutely amazing. At the end, they got these images and they looked at it and thought, oh my God, that's me. They got to see what the world sees them. And it begins with that thought, like she said, inside that head, pulling out the emotions. So, Amanda, thank you so much. Everyone else, stick around for the Ask Me Anything segment. And everyone else, thanks so much for watching us. And we'll see you at the next coffee break.